Ladies and gentlemen, we won. We actually took down the behemoth that is Call of Duty in one way, and honestly, this might be the biggest news that has happened in a long time. Normally, traditionally, this type of video I would put up on Ink TV because we're going to be checking out a blog post, but you may remember with the reveal of Black Ops 7, one of the biggest announcements was this. Carry forward was going to be happening, Black Ops 6 content was going to carry forward, which meant the American Dad skin, which meant Beavis and Butthead, which meant the Ninja Turtles, which meant everything was carrying forward. This was one of the biggest points that everyone was hating. Now, because of this, they had a couple of options how they could move forward. Number one, they could leave it the way that it is and make everyone suffer. Number two, they could essentially make it so that there's a toggle where you could toggle on and off skins. Now, I've said it before, I will say it again, that is the worst possible option. The reason why that is the worst possible option is because for them, it would mean that all of the skins that they put out moving forward, no one would be able to see, and in turn, they would make less money off of it. So what did they do instead? Well, they put out a blog post. This is the blog post that they went out today, and let me tell you, it is going to completely change the future of Black Ops 7 and even Black Ops 6 moving forward. But here it is, the August community update. I'm going to read through this one. As I mentioned, I normally talk about this kind of thing on Ink TV. However, this is the biggest news update I think we've seen in weeks, months, years for Call of Duty. So let's read through this. First off, thank you. Call of Duty has always been fueled by the community. Every match, every clip, every bit of feedback, you've shaped this franchise right alongside us. We know there's been a lot of conversation recently about the identity of Call of Duty. Some of you have said we've drifted from what made Call of Duty unique in the first place. Immersive, intense, visceral, and in many ways grounded. That feedback hits home and we take it seriously. We hear you. What they actually heard was the pre-order numbers. They were probably the lowest pre-order numbers that have ever happened with a Call of Duty game in probably the last 10 years. So they made a change. Throughout the development, Treyarch and Raven's North Star has been deliver a spiritual successor to Black Ops 2 while taking some big swings. We'll see it across Black Ops 7's multiplayer, zombies, and co-op campaign, including Endgame. I can't wait to see what Endgame is, by the way. And even Dead Ops Arcade 4. Over the years, we've had a variety of games and experiences that fans have enjoyed, from the Modern Warfare series to the Black Ops series and beyond. Today, we wanted to share with you some of the ways we are approaching things with Black Ops settings. What's changing and why? Here it is. This is the big moment, everyone. Operator skins and weapons from Black Ops 6 will no longer carry forward in Black Ops 7. That's huge to begin with. First of all, a couple things. It would have been really weird if the game took place in 2035 and we had like the old Black Ops 6, like Troy Marshall skins to begin with, let alone the American Dad and everything like that. So that is huge, massive, huge, ridiculously big news. They have canceled carry forward content. It is just not happening, but it gets better than that, believe it or not. Black Ops 7 needs to be feel authentic to Call of Duty and its setting. That is why Black Ops 6 operators and weapon content will not carry forward to Black Ops 7. However, double XP tokens and gobblegums will still carry forward because we recognize your time and progression is important. We won. We won. This is something I have been fighting on Ink TV and Inkslasher for months, knowing that they were going to do it. And then we fought so hard, we won. I can't think of something like this that has happened ever in Call of Duty, where we put our foot down and we said, now, I know I'm a little speechless right now. I know some people are going to be mad about this and be like, I paid for these things, they're not carrying forward. Well, they also have some good news for those people as well, because guess what? It's not a total loss because those items will carry forward. This change applies only to Black Ops 7. Call of Duty Warzone is not affected, and all your Black Ops 6 content stays usable there. So it will be in Warzone. End of story. Now, that's one thing. There's essentially three things that people have been complaining about since the Black Ops 7 reveal, and that is the thematic thing, like we just talked about, which is going to get better. It's still going to be a futuristic shooter, which some people are not going to like, but Beavis and Butthead, American Dad, Ninja Turtles, Squid Games will not be there. And then moving forward, they said they're going to make more grounded skins. So we should see that moving forward. They actually listened. They're actually doing something. Now, the second thing that people were asking about was anti-cheat. One of the big things with the Battlefield 6 beta was Javelin anti-cheat. People said it did really good. Now, we got some news with anti-cheat. Cheating ruins matches, and we know how frustrating it is. In Black Ops 6, we made a solid progress shutting down cheat makers faster. That is one thing that they actually did. They targeted the makers of it, not just the cheats in game. Reducing response times and cleaning up leaderboards. For Black Ops 7, we are going further. As we previously detailed in recent progress reports, starting on November 14th, so the beginning of when the game actually launches, PC players will need to enable Secure Boot and TPM 2.0 on PC, giving us stronger tools to block cheats at the system level. This is what the Javelin anti-cheat does. That is what Battlefield 6 is doing, and lo and behold, they are doing it as well. This is why I've been saying Battlefield 6, what they have done is like Battlefield being there and being competition to Call of Duty is the best possible thing that could have happened to Call of Duty. These things wouldn't have happened without the Battlefield beta. So thank you, Battlefield. Also, new detection and mitigation systems will also rolled out, built to kick cheaters earlier and harder. Some will be tested during the beta. The full suite will go live at launch. We are committed to staying ahead and protecting fair play. Your feedback matters. In Black Ops 7 bundle, okay, your feedback matters. So this is the part where our feedback comes in. In Black Ops 7, bundles and items will be crafted to fit the Black Ops identity. Lovely. We hear the feedback. We need to deliver a better balance towards immersive core Call of Duty experience. A ton of feedback has already gone into Black Ops 7, and in the coming weeks, you'll hear much more directly from Treyarch. Here's some of the info you can look forward to from the studio. Multiplayer, additional info on maps, weapons, and systems. Awesome. Refined movement updates. Awesome. What we are doing to ensure core moment-to-moment gameplay experiences takes a leap forward. Okay, good. Zombies, more info on launch. So we know we're getting a deeper, detailed breakdown of this. Specifically zombies in early September. So that should be coming soon. More additional information. Progression. For the first time, earn XP and weapon progression in every mode across campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. Classic Prestige returns with new weapon prestige, so they're going to go over that. Weekly challenge system starting in Season 1. Okay, that's important. It's not going to be there at launch, so for the first 3-4 weeks, that weekly set challenge system will not be there. More ways to earn camos and in-game rewards, assumably from those weekly challenges, and expanded gameplay content. The next thing that we're going to hear from is September 30th is Call of Duty Next, which, just to keep open, I have not heard anything from yet. I have not been invited to yet. Fingers crossed, hopefully I can cover that one for you. And then moving forward, October 5th is the open beta start with the closed beta or early access beta for pre-orders starting on October 2nd. Now, I want to be clear. This isn't everything that we wanted. This isn't the full fix. This isn't us give in and say this is everything that we wanted and more. This is the beginning. There is no mention here of skill-based matchmaking. There is no mention here of what will actually happen with the post-seasonal content. There is a little bit saying that the weekly challenge system will start in Season 1, and that is good. But the big but here is skill-based matchmaking. Now, there are some other things that happened today. Number one, and this happened before this announcement, pre-orders. Call of Duty, the Vault Edition, is now ahead of Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition on PlayStation, not on Steam. I don't think it's ever going to get ahead of Battlefield on Steam. Battlefield is more of a PC game, whereas Call of Duty is more of a console game. That's it. We're not going to be getting the Pick 10 system. I see some of you in chat saying that. It's just not going to happen. That's a whole game system. I wish we were, but that's not it. So, like we said, speak with your wallets. If you want them to address skill-based matchmaking, don't buy the game. If you want things to improve, don't spend your money and look what's going to happen. So just as a breakdown, we have a tweet here from Charlie Intel. It says, carry forward update. Black Ops 6 operators, operator skins, and weapons will not carry forward into Black Ops 7. Double XP and Gobblegums will carry forward into Black Ops 7. Black Ops 6 content will remain in Warzone. That is the update as of today. I know I was planning on having a completely different video today, like a completely different video, story video for a completely different game altogether. But yeah, so what is the takeaway from this? Speak with your wallets. And I truly believe this might be one of the first time the community actually banded together and make a good change. The community won on this one, guys. I guess what I'm saying is I'm proud of you.